Whoa. Hey class, how's everybody doing today? Great, everyone have a good weekend? Awesome. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about jobs, and if you remember on Friday we began talking about it a little bit. Today we're going to discuss what different jobs are, who has these jobs, what these jobs do, and where you might have these jobs. So real quick, if everyone's ready, if you could please just turn in your textbooks to page 14. We're going to do some simple match the picture with the correct word. So the way this works is you look at a picture, for instance number 1, and then you match it with its correct term. So we're going to do the first couple as a class to see if everyone gets the hang of it. Can anyone help me with number 1? Johnny? Okay, could the class help Johnny out? Anybody? Leslie? Number 1. Doctor, yeah, that's correct. Very good. So now let's do number 2. Can anybody tell me what number 2 is? Benny? Teacher, that's correct. Number 2 is teacher. Awesome, you guys get this great. So now what I'm going to have you do is individually work on the rest of A and B and C on page 15. And when you guys are through, then we'll discuss. Sound good? Okay. Okay, everyone finished? Good, that was quick. So first what we're going to do is go over B. Let's look at number 3. Can anybody tell me where number 3 is? Alex? Airport. Great, wow, that's really good. Okay, let's do one on number C. Letter C, I apologize. Where someone that works in number 2, what do they do? They teach students. Awesome. Wow, you guys get this no problem. Okay, so now since you guys have grasped that, we're going to move on to the next section on page 16. And we're going to work on A and B. But first I want to do a couple off A again just to make sure that everybody understands. And if you have any questions, please let me know. This is a little different than last time. So for letter A on section A, if I ask, what is he, where does that go? Would that go with, she's a vet? No? Why not? Right, because she and her match up. But since this is he, it has to go here on number 2. So, what is he? He is a scientist. Awesome, awesome. Let's do one off letter B real quick. So, he bakes bread. Who bakes bread? What's the question here? Is it what does a chef do, or what does a baker do? Correct. What does a baker do? Bake, baker. That's how you have to understand this. So now I want you to finish the other 2 that we didn't do on this page, as well as C and D on page 17. And again, when you guys are finished, let me know and we'll move on to the next part. Okay, you guys got it? Perfect. Wow, you guys are getting this quick. So let's test your knowledge out here real quick. Let's go to number D. Let's talk about you. If I said, where do you want to work? Where would you start, on 1 or 2? 1, that's correct. Okay, Susie, could you do number 1? Where do you want to work? You want to work in a restaurant. Oh, so you must want to be a, guys, chef. Awesome. Wow, that's really good. So number 2, what would it be? What do you want to be? That's correct. So, how about you? Leslie, could you do number 2 for me? What do you want to be? You want to be a pilot. Wow, that's awesome. That's a really cool job. That's great, guys. You guys are really getting this. Now, we're going to move on to kind of a fun one. It's a picture study, and we're going to do this as a class. So if everyone can just look at this picture of this man performing his job, correct. Write down, what are some words or expressions that you can see or think of while you're looking at this picture? Cooking, okay, that's close. Working, good. Hot, yeah, I bet it is pretty hot. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Bread, okay. And chef, maybe. I think someone said that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to B. What is his job? Not a chef, but a baker. Awesome, baker. And where does he work? Where does the baker work? At a bakery. Awesome, wow, you guys are getting this great. What does he do? He bakes. What things can you see in the picture? It's similar to letter A, so we can just go to the last one. What is he making in the picture? Bread. Oh, good. I could really go for some bread right about now. Okay, we'll discuss the pictures of class. We kind of did that. So I think you guys are grasping this fairly strongly. So we're going to move on to the next and last section of this chapter real quick. This is the section you're going to work on with a partner. So I want you guys to partner up and try to get with someone that you haven't partnered with in the past. And we're just going to discuss these. So I'm going to give you a few seconds, a few minutes to look at A, B, and C, as well as the chart that goes with it, this pie chart. And when you're done, let me know. Guys finished up? Hey, Alex, finished up? All right, perfect. Okay, guys, so can any of these groups, do you guys want to start me on letter A by looking at the percentages and telling me what you see, what you told your partner? So the examples, 3% of students want to be teachers. Anything else? You guys. 2% want to be scientists. It's not a lot. Anything else? 36% want to be pilots. I think that's a pretty cool job. You wanted to be a pilot. So let's move on to letter B. Excuse me. Answer the questions about the chart. Which job choice is the most popular? Betty? Scientist? No. Scientist is the good, least popular. What is the most popular? Pilots. Good. It's a pretty cool job. I don't see why it is. Excuse me. That's a pretty cool job. I can see why it's very popular. Okay, let's go to the second one. Which one is the least popular? Susie? Scientist. Good, you guys get it. Let me ask one more question real quick. 3% of students want to become, good, teachers. Just 3%? Huh, okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's move on to C and just discuss this chart as a class. What do you guys think? You think more people should want to be teachers? I agree with that. Soccer players. Yeah, I don't see soccer players on here either. I think when I was a young student, that's maybe what I would have said. So maybe there weren't many athletes in this picture or in this study. A lot of you want to be doctors too? Yeah, I think that's a really good job. We need doctors. But we need all these jobs, and that's what you guys need to understand about jobs, is that they're all very important. And that's why it's important to learn about them so we can discover more about them and maybe what we want to do. Anyways, guys, today you did fantastic. This is one of the better classes we've had in a while, and I really appreciate your help. And that's the end of class today. So if everyone could just go home and study their homework and have it ready for me on class on Wednesday, that would be fantastic. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.